What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am DeMarius Jackson. So in today's video, I'm going to go over a couple of exercises that I use to improve my tone. And these will be practical exercises. Of course, everybody will say, and I wholeheartedly agree with them, listen to as many saxophone players as you can. Find one of your favorite ones and ingrain that into your mind, ingrain it into your brain. Listen to that player's entire repertoire. I have trouble saying that word, but listen to their entire catalog of songs and tunes that they play and really get that sound in your head. And that's probably one of the best ways. Aside from that, here are a couple of actual technical, exercises that you can do. Number one, play just the mouthpiece. So as a young saxophone player, I had a really bad habit of biting down too hard on my mouthpiece. I didn't get to take lessons until much later in college, so a lot of bad habits were ingrained in me in an early age, and I would bite down to the point where I had an actual ridge in my Yamaha 4C mouthpiece. Really bad habit. So when I got to school, my teacher advised that I play with a mouthpiece patch. If you have that tendency, you might want to try to do that as well, and then you'll just have rubber bits of stuff all in your mouth, and it's really annoying, as I did. But aside from that, mouthpiece exercises are a really good way to develop your tone and to kind of break out of that habit if you have that same biting or any kind of bad habits ingrained. So one exercise that you can do is to play your mouthpiece either with a piano or with a drone. So I don't have a piano here now, but I do have this metronome, and most metronomes will play a concert A. So we'll have that going on right here. And what you want to do is buzz a concert A on your alto sax mouthpiece along with the tone or the drone or whatever it is that you have going. But every once in a while, I like to do that exercise just to keep myself honest and to make sure that I'm still not biting down too hard on the mouthpiece. Number two thing that I do to improve my tone is overtone exercises. So if you don't know what the overtone series is, basically we're going to finger low B flat and we're going to play notes from the overtone series. It sounds like this. Yeah, we'll stop right there. Anyway, I don't play them nearly that fast, so what I advise you to do is go through every note in the overtone series, starting with low B flat, and really take time. Observe where your tongue is, and practice this probably in the beginning of your practice session. So the goal here isn't for you to really memorize, where your tongue position is, and I can't tell you exactly where it goes, but experiment with saying A, E, I, O, and U. What that does is put your tongue in a different position. Notice the sound of each vowel, A, E, I, O, and U. Your tongue is in a different position for each one of those, and it manipulates your airstream in order for you to achieve those notes in the overtone series, as well as the notes in the altissimo range. What you should do is start off with that first note in the overtone series, the octave, and really hold that note, concentrate on where your tongue is, and then try to match the same fullness that you have with the overtone with the actual fingering for that note. And so on and so forth. Alright, and the third thing that I do to improve my saxophone is think about this. Hot air. Hot air plays the saxophone. It doesn't play other instruments. This is a personal opinion, so feel free to disagree. We'll talk about it in the comments section. But I don't play the flute with hot air. And so what I mean by that is a lot of times if you can just think, breathing in that hot air, you can put your hand in front of your mouth, open up your throat, and think that hot air. I had a bad tendency, another teacher brought this up to me. I'm a pretty high energy person, so a lot of times I can get really tight, and then you can hear it in my voice. I'm doing it on purpose and it gets really high, but a lot of times if I just relax, I can literally feel the muscles in my throat come down, and it relaxes and opens up my throat. The same thing, you have to be relaxed and you need to play with hot air to play, with a good tone on saxophone in most cases. So here we go. I'm going to try to play an example with a low D with a closed throat, really, really tight here, and hopefully you can hear the difference. I'll alternate between that and an open throat. So here's the close. And then here's the relax. And then a lot of times, all that tension, if you have a lot of tension up in here, it translates into your jaw and then your whole oral cavity, and everything really gets really, really tight. Think relax. If you're high energy like me, you need to bring your energy down, relax your throat, it'll come down in pitch. Think hot air. Instead of, it's more of a closed sound, if you can kind of hear the difference. So there you have it. Those are 3 of many, many tips that we could talk about to improve your tone. I'll probably do another video that's more equipment based, but equipment will take you so far. I'm not downing the screws and then all the other things and $3,000 mouthpieces that are involved. A lot of players get, and I haven't tried it, so it probably does make a difference. However, I will say this, that playing on good solid equipment with good fundamentals, technique, everything that's involved with playing the saxophone will take you a long way. You don't have to spend a lot of money on gear to get a good sound. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Out.